archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. I'm having an AI. The Somnium Files nirvanA Initiative Adventure. And I'm going to unplug my control. I'm going to live on the dangerous side. Because I like to live dangerously. Let's load our game. The manual one, probably. I think. A minute between the runs, fine. I think we bought something, right?
You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems.
Let's transcend this world together.
Well, that's saved, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, it's interesting that they note, oh, I have to do what you say. I can see the control room on the other side of the window. It's just Putin in there right now. Oh, but Tamagotchi needs attention. When I'm visiting friends, I mean, it's definitely something involving eel. Well, let me tell you, eel liver soup. Yeah, sure. I probably wouldn't like that. Probably shouldn't start doing the files. Oh, there is actually something in the files. Encode. In other words, all information stored in the universe is encoded in a single flat plane. Okay, so I did look this up. And I had thoughts, and I've forgotten those thoughts. But obviously, yes, it is a real theory. Specifically, the sort of paradoxes that we interpret, like... we can interpret the entire universe on a flat plane, as it were. Even though it's clearly a circle. But, a circle, it's clearly a sphere at that point. To codify or to turn into symbols means the information in existence is recorded on a flat surface. Your 2D waifu was closer than you thought. Yes, and I had thoughts, and unfortunately it's been like 4 days since I played this, and I completely forgot what my thoughts were regarding on it. I think I spoke a lot about that anyway. Just you've still got to encode in. That was the thing. You've still got to. Are you really saving space? Let's say you've got a quantum computer. You need to make an entire universe. Well, I can't do that. That's absurd. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put them in a sphere, and I'll just draw the universe in excruciating detail on the sphere. Well, I mean, I guess you'd only need to program one planet, or at least a solar system. That's still, but like, because you have to encode an entire universe still, just like the visible universe as seen from one point in space, which I guess is still a lot simpler, but it's still quite a lot. I mean, you might be thinking, well, maybe we can do that right now. It's like, but can we? Because, like, all the very distant stars has to be very accurate, and I mean, I guess if it's just dots in space, because you never leave. Those are my thoughts on that. I'll read them later. It's the sync machine, device used for syncing. About the Somnium.
You don't have to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room.
Where's Bugs?
I haven't seen her. She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet.
Okay, well, she's not been murdered because this is the past, right?
Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
Voodoo's in the control room. Being very patient, Tokiko. Why did you bring me to this science room? It's the chair for the subject used by one being synced. It's the other chair. I must read all the things. Why would they put them in the game otherwise? Do I have sound? Does the game have sound? Yes, both of those seem to be true. What's the nut about Gen?
Do you know someone named Gen Ishiagane? He appeared in your dream.
What about Shoma?
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him?
What is the nirvanA Initiative?
The nirvanA Initiative. Is it some sort of plan?
Don't want to talk.
It seems you have many questions for me. But I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight? I would be happy to share more information with you then. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Cool.
Wait, where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
Oh, I know what that's for. Could go eat pancakes.
You think this is a damn joke? Don't make me sentence you to a panting!
I don't know what that means.
What? What is... I know! I'll become a major leaguer!
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ask to tie me up in a tortoiseshell rope binding. That's like the rope tying Japanese thing?
We already did that yesterday. No more for a while.
Why not? Come on, just a little bit! In that Somnium earlier, Gen appeared.
Yeah. Not sure why I gave me a choice, but...
And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko definitely knows them. And yet...
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
a little past 1300. We have almost 9 whole hours until the appointed time.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well... I can't track down either of them. Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
Then we'll have to take a guess. Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
It seems not.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home. Or...
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Gen is probably at his restaurant, or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district, and that he goes there all the time to look at the sea.
Well, that's convenient. Oh, I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? There we go. Also, that should be off. Ah, I'm a little bit low, aren't I? I should fix that. God damn it. Oh, no one's here right now. Ow! How does it have such a big effect? I don't want it to be that high. I just want it to be a tiny bit higher. Ah! Okay.
So we have 4 destinations to check. Let's get moving.
To the map. Warehouse. There are noises going on outside my flat. It's not call attention to myself. I think I need a little light as well. That's a shame.
I don't see Gen anywhere. He's probably at the restaurant after all.
Oh, wait. Look, over there.
Oh, it's a ninja?
You know them?
Oh, no, not really. I've just seen them around before.
Dressed kind of strangely, don't you think?
Didn't you have a scanner that would let me see their face?
Maybe they're coming back from a cosplay event. Excuse me. I'm sorry, do you have a minute?
You.
What's the upside down face? It's the ocean.
Look! There's a flock of angry finless porpoises over there!
They're probably here to protest against microplastics.
That's fair enough. Could have showed them.
It's one of those things that keep your teeth aligned.
That's a retainer.
Wooden box. There's warehouses lined up here. A Yoitoas, that doesn't work anymore, does it?
It says Okiura Fishery.
Okiura is Mizuki's maiden name, but I think that's unrelated to this case.
How do you know?
Because I know!
Cold storage warehouse. Forklift is parked here.
Those are called mallards, right?
You mean bollard.
Full of anchoring the ship.
Wow. Looks delicious.
What are you imagining?
Right, masked woman. I can't do a wink sync, can I? Because he's wearing a mask.
What's going on?
Oh, I totally
What
get
could
it.
he be plotting?
You know me. Why are you just like
None
that?
of your business.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you anything.
No. We use our scanner to AI. We can see through things. Can we see with that mask?
You're beginning to annoy me. Would you please leave?
Annoy you?
Fine. Then I will take my leave instead. The day to take action is approaching, and I must stop the plan.
Stop what?
There she goes.
There she goes again.
What was she talking about?
I don't know. Cosplay band, maybe?
I've never heard of a plan like that.
I mean, do you keep up with those plans?
Then maybe it's a family plan. Whatever the case, I think it's clear that that woman isn't all there. Let's forget about it. More importantly...
Yeah, totally not important.
On to the next place, huh?
Well, we already know that's the sniper. Done. Done. On to the next one. Department store. Oh, I thought it crashed. I had that happen to me on the Wii, on the Switch the other day. I hope we get another comedy routine.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Ah, 0 for 2.
Right.
So maybe he's at home.
I don't know. Anyway, no point in staying here. Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
Maybe another time.
Let's go somewhere else.
There's a bench. A Ferris wheel. Spinning airplane around. Get to the rooftop amusement park. Oh, fine. Where's that?
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed.
Oh, it's you.
Did you know about that?
Why are you standing over here?
Why are you asking me? Of course I know. A killer calling himself Terror did it. But he hasn't been caught yet.
That's why. I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
It's CRT TV. Bench protrusion on top. It's a lucky laugh game. The face parts are all out of order. I mean, they're not too bad.
It's a picture of Ame no Uzume, the goddess of entertainment and laughter. A long, long time ago, when Amaterasu Omikami hid in the cave of Ama no Iwato, the world was covered in darkness. Troubled, the gods had a meeting and decided to have Ame no Uzume dance for them. And so, Uzume dropped her hips down low and danced her butt off, her breasts swinging this way and that. Then, the gods burst out into laughter. Amaterasu, who was hiding in the cave, said, "Huh? What's going on? Those people outside are partying it up! Man, I gotta get out there!" Amaterasu quietly opened the cave and peeked outside. She was then yanked out from hiding, and light returned to the world.
Uzume is kind of amazing.
A true soul of a comedian. This is why she's known as the goddess of entertainment and laughter.
Fair enough. What was that? I don't know if that's true, but I don't know enough to dispute it, so I'll just go with it. The world's oldest comedian. As gods go, like an entertainment god's a useful one.
Whew, this really takes me back. I remember playing with drawers when I was young. I would make stairs out of them and climb up.
Come on, you're like 2.
Are you sure you're an AI?
Toolbox. Ribbit.
So cute.
I'm cuter.
What are you getting jealous for?
Ryuki, there's Doraemon inside the closet!
Yeah, okay.
It's a closet.
Okay, question for you. What do you get when you change the D's in Diddy to T's?
Did he?
Oh, come on, say it!
Indeed. This is this game has a sense of humor. Let's leave it there. Squeaky Toy Hammer. An interesting.
I'd love to smack Ryuki's ass with that folding fan.
That's a wonderful dream to have. I hope it comes true for you someday.
Strawberry. Atom right below it. Greenery in the garden can be seen out the window. Right, let's do the conversation, shall we? Boomsink.
Why? Why me?
Why did this happen to Kamuji?
I'm sorry, but please don't ask about my dad. I don't want to be reminded of him.
Your relationship, your phone's GPS is off.
I had my phone turned off
Why?
because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
Tell me why.
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone. Just like that Jin person.
Jin?
Jin?
Oh, from Bleach.
I read about it online.
Oh, no, that Jin, the symmetrical dude.
He had been sick for a long time. I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease. He was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends. According to the article, he took his classes from the hospital. I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half.
What? One half is actually the loneliest number. Unless you go like to a quarter. Oh. What's your relationship with Tokiko?
What?
Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her. Then what about Naix? Tokiko is the president of Naix.
Why does that matter?
It matters. Terror is definitely related to the QR video. There's a high probability that the video was made by Tokiko, who's the president of Naix.
So what? Leave me alone. Please. I just want to be left alone.
About the QR video.
What are you reading?
Probably porn.
It's a book about robotics.
Ha! You see?
That's not pornographic at all.
Think about it. All the pistons and the lubricants and the shafts.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me, you haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing. But they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world, but you haven't disappeared. Why?
Don't ask me. All I did was decrypt the code. I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game.
It's just a game.
But the nirvanA trial, on the other hand...
nirvanA trial?
What's that?
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube first. And then it blew up from there. Bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Ryuki, I found the video. Do you want to see it?
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now. Just so I have the facts straight. This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game. No one really went missing, and it had nothing to do with the secret of the world. But the nirvanA trial is different. It's not just a game, it's real. There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
Tama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year.
Christ.
That means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week. This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
I know statistically.
Sorry, I need to go somewhere.
Still feels like a lot, though.
Wait, we're not done here.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
You know, statistically, people are going to go missing.
I can't believe it. He actually left. What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
Nothing we can do.
Nothing to be done.
Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
Oh, somebody! I'm glad somebody is somewhere.
Oh, Mame is here too.
Why are you here?
There's something I wanted to ask Gen.
It's got the tone you took with him. Why are you here?
And what would that be?
Well...
A table. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall. There's so many people in this, and I don't know how they're involved yet. Like there was that dude from the first place. And an oil drum. Still a reminder of the other game. By making them in both orders, round stool. A counter. I like the song. Little kitchen. Liquor bottle. Recommended dishes.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god.
Which picture? You okay?
I'm not sure why, but she seems to be a bit down today. I'm sure she'll be back to her usual self eventually. Please let her be for now.
What's wrong?
Maybe she lost 50,000 yen on pachinko slot machines.
This isn't boss we're talking about.
Well, it's better than having loose slots in other ways.
Tama.
What other way?
No, you know.
No, I don't.
How are you?
Right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all, we are full-time heroes!
Hey, that's my thing.
Samantha, she has a grave expression on her face. Have you learned the truth about the world? About your GPS being turned off?
Oh, it just ran out of battery.
You're watching too much porn.
Don't you have a softer way of saying that?
You're watching too much porn.
Okay, I have to wonder how, like, the VAs feel when they have to, like, read their lines and, like, okay, this is... I'm getting paid for this. Okay.
That's not what I meant.
nirvanA Initiative.
Is there anything you can tell me about the nirvanA Initiative?
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
No, Tokiko
Again.
is.
Do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Never heard that name before.
You do?
Really?
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president of an ideological society called Naixatloz.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah.
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
Maybe there are two people who solved it, but that didn't go to Naix.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
I explained the details of BATS 490 and the QR video to him. Told him it's highly likely that Naix met the QR video, among other things.
So I tried searching through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about. It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around.
Gabby, she reacted. You reacted.
Hariyuki, there's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
Have you just noticed?
Yeah. She doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that. Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier. Right when she heard the words Tokiko and nirvanA Initiative.
What?
It's okay. Everything will be fine.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, the nirvanA.
Do you know something about the nirvanA Initiative? Do you know Tokiko?
Oh, I had one question left.
Hey, Gen. There's something I want to ask Mame. How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
A quiz? A quiz.
Well, we're going to be putting her in a quiz show at some point then. That's what her brain space is going to be.
Hey, Mame. The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest mountain?
K2.
I wasn't asking you. A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball.
Oh, I fucking hate this one.
So, how much does the ball cost?
Alright, because I saw this the other day. I think it's 100 yen more expensive than the ball, right? So your brain says, oh, the ball's 10, and then, but no, that makes it cost 120, because 110 plus it's. I think the ball costs 5, because then it's 105 plus. Yeah, okay, the ball is 5.
The last man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it? No good, huh? The answer was a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+. You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world.
Very nice. What kind of pan?
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh, come on.
Pandemic? I mean, there's going to be hundreds of pans. Piece of pan.
No response.
I'm at a loss. Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in. We embark but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you.
You can tell it was a translated song.
There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade.
Well, I like it better than the dance from the first game. Is this our credit song?
Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her usual self.
Cool. Thanks, Kim. Oh, hang on. You have questions. What was the song from earlier?
I was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Well, yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow. He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Oh.
Is that?
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
Yes. Yes.
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Were you feeling down earlier?
It was nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
See?
You can't be serious.
Seems to be feeling a bit better now. About Tokiko.
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Naix, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site.
Just one of those occult news sites.
Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Why did you say meh? Meh, meh, meh. Are you a Xenoblade character? Again. The warehouse district, don't you? You like it?
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
What's that?
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
Yes. Though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
You look strong enough to break open that door.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here.
I didn't get to ask all the questions.
Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's Somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
Yes, I'm doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
Restaurant doing well.
It's doing all right. I can only do what I can to make my customers happy.
But you don't want Matsushita Diner to show you up, right?
Of course not.
Why are we going to Gyoyagi Park? I'm not sure, but let's go there. Maybe to go into AEI space.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Oh, it's you.
You could have a big skull as well. Deadlift. Oh, I made another date. Six. Oh, hang on. Tree. There are trees here. Concrete bench.
That machine shed isn't used anymore. It used to regulate the fountain pump.
It would be a lot easier if I used two hands. Holding this. Street lights.
Wow. It's spreading out so vigorously.
Yeah?
What's with you? You're not fun today.
Really? I'm always like this.
It's a game. There's a big pond around the fountain. Wooden bench. Oh. This is something just plain. Hello would be nice. Why are you here?
I like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree, but what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but I'm not sure if it was the right choice. I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential.
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love this drink. It was in that vending machine, so I got one.
Yeah, I saw that. What are you doing?
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
You mean pilot?
Do that a lot in this game. nirvanA Trail.
Yeah, and that's the video that everyone's talking about online, right? I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard of it. I heard a bunch of people that watched it have gone missing. Though, who knows if that's all true. Supposedly, there's some complex hidden message in that video. Just like Bats 490. I don't know much else.
I think eventually people would just call Bats 490 just Bats.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. You did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
By the way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Man, Rob's ghost. Well, this one seems solvable. We should have asked the kid how you actually... Oh, hello, Mini Coop. How long have you been there? Ooh. Oh, I hope you didn't send that like half an hour ago and I've only just noticed. Oh, yes, it is. I didn't even consider that. Oh, yeah. If you're still there, how are you?
Hey... Ryuki? Are you okay?
Huh. Oh, that's good. I've been able to work. I'm on home at time right now. So I've been able to work from home, although I've not been getting enough exercise. I'm going to try and... Well, I'm not going to try. New year, I'm getting back on all the good habits again. I just wanted to enjoy myself for December. I do not understand this language. Is it in the log? Oh, it is in the log. I wonder if I could use Google Translate. This seems like the end of his story.
What?
You would have thought Tama would have got somebody.
What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there? Like an NPC that froze up. Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here.
I use this as a guide. So I put myself in, because it's hermit time, which means I don't have to leave the house to go to work. But as soon as January 1st, the resolution will continue and I'll count up again. But yeah, the only problem is if I don't follow through with good behaviour for too long, I'll start struggling with things. Like with my asthma and stuff.
What time is it, Tama?
What's the point of having a poorly dressed digital assistant if they're not gonna like phone somebody? If you just like, if I stood still just without just stuck still without communicating with anyone for like hours in the middle of a park, I'd hope that somebody who knew me would be, oh, it's very cold by the way, would like contact somebody to help. I had a couple of days where I had no water because presumably the pipes froze. Only the mornings, but like there was a 4-hour period, and like whenever you go online, they're like, "Yeah, check your area." And it's like, my area's fine. It's just me. But thankfully, it's not too bad today.
21:30.
Oh, we've only got half an hour.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
This is bad. We need to hurry.
I don't do good in the snow.
Sheesh.
I made a snow bunny once and it hurt my hand so much I had to give up on the snow bunny. I'm not making an entire snowman. Although, like, British snow is, like, just sleet. It's awful snow. Well, he's down here anyway. Has she been killed? She has been killed, okay.
No.
He's not even symmetrical.
It can't be.
It can.
This can't be happening.
Memorial, you're an awful security guard. You had one job. So the plot of this game, in case you're interested, is that there's a serial killer and they're leaving half bodies around somehow. It's wonderful. There's a strange statue. It's the Nonuple-X. There's lights. If you go into the menu, talking about it myself things, yes. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Worried about school?
I live in a society.
Oh, really? Worried about work?
That's right.
Overtime's rough, huh?
My hours are too long.
You're doing well. If you press the question mark button...
The R2 button?
You can pass the time. Try it.
Once you clear Somnium, you can select it as an unlimited sync with no time limit. Huh. Okay, that's not why I came into here. Yeah, it's anime. Oh yeah, anime characters. What am I looking for? The file here. So we're 6 years ago. Yeah, everyone's got flat faces. So he was the first person who was murdered, but he's symmetrical, right? He was just asking to be cut in half. But since then he's also been murdered, and she's looking great for her 50s. But that's the Naixatloz symbol, and there's our boss. Have we met all the people in the past? No, we're still missing a bunch. But yeah, she's the leader of a secret organization that thinks the world isn't real and we're in a computer simulation. Right half of Tokiko's body is on disk. There's a big window here.
Daddy's job is to help someone very important. I assist and protect that person from harm.
Not very well, you don't.
Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Oh, he's gonna have a terrible time. I have played Heavy Rain. When I finished Heavy Rain, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play it again and see if I get a different killer. Because I assumed the choices you made in Heavy Rain changed who the killer was. And when I found out there was only one killer, I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. He couldn't be the killer. What? I have mixed feelings about that game. I enjoyed it for the ride, but the story makes no sense.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
We'll talk to him anyway. When was the last time you saw Tokyo?
I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since.
I was careful not to actually say who the murderer was, just in case. I can't say, can I? Hang on, give me a second.
I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
No. I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight.
Yeah, nobody was drowned in my game, I don't think. Apart from a bunch of kids who drowned. Because that's the backstory to that game.
There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door.
Because there are things that can change in that game. It just doesn't change who the killer is.
It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
Is there only one way out the room?
Yeah, that door is the only way in or out.
You should talk to Mamoru before...
Okay. I was gonna, to be honest, I just clicked. Any security cameras?
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
Lots of people, like a bank. I mean, it's not like your bedroom. This is an office. This is a fine place to put it. Oh, I've not played Never Again. What's that? How was the body found?
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room. Then, her body.
Didn't mention that before.
Anyway, I need to report to the people at Naix.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
How did this happen?
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses detected.
Oh, could you have checked underneath that person's mask earlier then?
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay, let's investigate.
Before we begin, I want to point something out.
Is it that you keep superimposing, like, loads of wires for some reason?
The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, all right?
Yeah, waterfall is to the north.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode. But this place is full of water particles. Light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
Also looks like
the light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
Okay. What's your prefer? Like 60 dark chocolate I like? Okay. Oh, we have thermo vision as well. It's a wall.
A hidden passageway behind it?
Probably not.
The room is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
It's a wall. Nothing suspicious behind the wall. The temperature. I'm just gonna have to click on everything and do everything with everything, aren't I? Never again, players take control of young Sasha Anders. 13-year-old girl who finds her home empty. Her mother, father and younger brother Never to be found. We need to find them coming through the mysteriously dark house and solving puzzles. Huh. I'll have to look it up. I don't think I've heard of it. Southwest statue. Is there another laser?
An infrared laser is coming out of the statue, too. It's crossing with that other beam.
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
Okay. The glass dollars are apparently not relevant. Nothing up with this wall.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
No lasers. Nonuple-X symbol.
There's something embedded in the wall.
It's a keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
To blast myself with light in order to not disappear because of the teal coming off the screen. I could just turn the screen off, it'd probably help a lot. I can see it in X-ray. I know it's I saw it before, but we're going to come back to that. And we'll turn these lights off. That's too much light.
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
Well, that's interesting. Nothing suspicious here. Yeah, because now there's too much light on me. We'll do that while we're not dealing with teal. Oh fuck! Onto the fuck! Having a bit of light on is quite a good idea anyway. But we'll do that. We'll just adjust it. It's fine. Waterfall, the water slowed down. And turn this back on.
Looks like the wall behind this waterfall is made of tungsten. It's a material that blocks X-rays, so I'm not able to see anything beyond that wall. As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how?
An expensive looking office chair. Doesn't look that expensive, to be honest. I've looked up the price of expensive office chairs. They don't look like that.
If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor
won't appear.
Did I miss this?
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction.
Right. That's hanging from the ceiling. Desk front. Under the desk.
Wait, what's this?
Numbers 1, 2, 2. Triangle numbers?
They are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk.
Oh, interesting. Like Minesweeper?
So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's not Minesweeper.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
And 16 numbers. I'll go on the table. Here's the corpse.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument. And she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Okay.
Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
How can you tell that from an X-ray?
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Okay.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
Oh, this makes me go green as well. That makes sense.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
Oh, let's pull the mic towards myself. More orange light on me as well. It's not really helping. It's helping a bit. That is the scene. Hopefully that means I can turn the lights off. Turn this away. Cool.
All right, looks like we've investigated what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room?
You knew that already.
That's what you're talking about, right?
There's a secret wall that opens.
Yes. So, let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
I like this addition to the game.
The rail leads from the statue toward the pond.
Yeah.
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
It's made of iron, so maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please...
use magnet?
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway.
Use force?
Yes, we have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I'll fire you!
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means... Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
There was an input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
Well, I'd need to be able to see the picture of the thing. Right. I don't want to say, I give up and load again. I was going to take a photo, but my phone's broken, and if I unplug it, it'll just die. Like, it's not charging unless it's plugged in, and it... so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my computer, check the footage, take a picture of the thing, then do the maths. Won't be a second. Right, I have returned. And I have taken a picture of the numbers on the screen that I saw. The diamond of numbers. Which said 12231340053132221. It is asking for 7 numbers, so I'm just going to add up the columns, which will be 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. Do I have sound? I do have sound.
What? You're telling me you don't know?
What was wrong with that?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already!
Okay, we're gonna just try and do the outside numbers because they're symmetrical. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5.
You quit screwing around! You saw the Nonuple-X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
And there were 16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape.
I saw that as well. So you can see what I did there? I added all the rows. So I went 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. And then I wrapped instead. So I went 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5.
You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer. Now, try again.
Well, they have to be single digits. Did I type it in wrong? 4, 2, 3 is 6. And it's 202, that's a 4. 1111, that's a 4. 202, a 4. That's a 6. That's a 5. I just did that. What do you mean combining those? Is that not what I just did? Also, you can press the back button apparently. 16 numbers placed in a diamond shape. Four, 6, 4. 4, 4, 6, 5. Okay. We'll do X then. So 4. Okay, we'll try them as in the multiplication symbols. 4, 9, 3 times 3. 2 times 0 times 2 is 0. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. And then it's 0 again. And then it's 9. And it's 5.
Yeah, good job. That's probably the answer.
Okay, fair enough. That was clever. I kind of wish the game didn't give me so many hints, but like, no, it just told me to combine them. I figured that out on my own. I mean, I was combining them. Yeah, sure.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not. Okay, the rehearsal is now over. It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action!
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting, as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so... I'll try forcing it!
Probably easier because of the magnets. Because now the I-beams...
Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki, that's it! That's the performance I wanted to see!
At least don't get used against us.
Like I said, the culprit probably had a remote!
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Alright. This statue reacted to the laser too. I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 49011095. There. Look!
A hidden door.
Cool.
It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Let's try pushing it.
Now we know Terra's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terra used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
And he must have used the same method to get out.
The statue and Nonuple-X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
What is this place?
Basement?
It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
Who maintains these fires? These braziers?
Anyway, let's start looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
Give me money. Yeah, I can't walk anywhere. Okay. Box.
What's this?
What's in the box?
It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
In the box.
It's a box. There was a strange device inside.
Why can't we walk to places? Why do we have to stand route?
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
We in the oldest house? Thick pillar holding up the ceiling. The elevator leads up to the president's office. I'm going to assume there are 9 pillars.
A nice symbol here, too.
The Nonuple-X.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Burning torches.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
Or cooking food.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Naix isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on. Don't tell me you're going to open it.
In the box!
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
That's not how that goes.
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea. What was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. There's somewhere close.
What the?
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway, Hey! Freeze! What is this?
I'm tracing a dream man.
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above! There's another one!
Damn it!
Oh, it's like hole in the wall.
Hey! I said stop! Huh?
Why didn't fade into nothingness? That's good. And that's the end of my story. Farewell. Yuki chapter 3 R2. Yeah, we've not had a lot of decision space. Investigate that.
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us.
What screw-up?
The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it! Please, give me another chance.
This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Screw up. What could I have possibly done in that situation differently? Alright, I want to check this timeline. Okay, so yeah, there's a split there. Oh. Oh, I see. I was trying to figure out, why is it such like a bland pattern? It's the Naixatloz symbol, isn't it? So 1. There's 2. No, because these would have to be 3. I mean, it still could be. It would need a side somehow. Maybe. You can see where I came up with that idea. This poster. Tree. Map.
Wow, that's so cool.
You're not gonna improve my mood like that.
Let's stand firm even after being stabbed over and over again. I could learn something from that. First of all, empty.
Is your head as empty as that pumpkin, Ryuki?
What did I do wrong?
Want to take a bath together?
That sounds like a trap, so no thank you.
Door curtain for the bathhouse. Hang down from that plant, pull it down, rip it apart and throw it against the wall. How I feel inside anyway, not that I'd act on it.
I feel like every time I try to push you in the right direction, you fold like those curtains.
Come on, boss.
Serious mask, right?
Wanna try putting that mask on?
No, thank you.
Cabinet. Chair. Into bags. Shelf. Wonder if boss would forgive me if I took her to a red light place, is it then? No, I ignored that, but I... Bloom?
I'd like to bury you right about now.
I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. Let me think.
I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Probably shouldn't do that to your boss. That seems really unprofessional. About the boss's daughter.
Daughter? I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh?
No, you legitimately look like you could be an 18-year-old yourself.
She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
18 is still babby. Any new information about the investigation?
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The half-body serial killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start getting things done, Ryuki.
In a bad mood. Show motivation.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might.
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right?
Which mistake was that?
I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now. I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
What did he do wrong? What was the thing? Was it going down the elevator?
I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki.
Because you told him to go down the elevator, Tamara. Was it that he fell? Because, like, what the fuck was he supposed to do in that situation? I don't understand. What did he do wrong?
So, I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Which was...
Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed. So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki.
The show. Oh, thank you for the follow. I didn't even think I had any viewers.
Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
Yeah, I'm not even entirely sure why you got demoted.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today, of all days.
What's significant about today of all days? Is it your birthday? She's standing there, so it seems about today.
Today was the day I lost my other half.
You had a twin? I pulled out a broken watch from my pocket.
I had a younger twin brother.
Okay, that makes sense.
He had a strong sense of justice.
Yes, of course he did.
Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and...
Then he drew a picture of a truck, blood on. Nobody liked that picture. I've not seen my brother since.
He got run over.
Oh, that's sorry.
Crushed half his body.
Half his body? That doesn't seem sick. You didn't think to bring that up until now.
This is the watch he was wearing.
Which side of his body was on?
His time has been frozen since.
Aw.
And I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history.
Yeah, it's a bit weird you told her then. It was almost as if it was for my benefit. I hate that criminal.
I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces.
9 separate pieces.
Not just him.
Or 2, even.
I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then, are you really going to give up now?
Then maybe police officer wasn't the job for you? You know, maybe you wanted to decide policy?
If you give up, the evil wins. Ryuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer.
Is that why you're half-mind?
If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now.
What happened to your eye? Why I became a sinker.
The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay.
Do they? Because it feels like we mostly just fuck with people.
That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker.
Was it your phone?
One of my eyes.
It was your eye.
I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball. Me.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
This is a weird way of telling me. Two people having a conversation who already know all the information.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I say that to people I know all the time. Just clarifying things.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Ryuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going.
I mean, certainly the emptiness of my eye socket's been filled.
No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation.
See, pulled myself together is a great line for the themes of this game.
So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma.
Well...
Wait. Before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Oh no, I didn't want to go.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry.
Well...
Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now.
Well, you're not going to get yourself cut in half, are you?
Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs
Every
to.
time somebody tells me to go somewhere, by the time I get there, they're dead.
The building also has a small recording studio.
All right, I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you!
Monja topping? Well, it's got to be, Ebby. Can't get enough of that wonderful Ebby. About Chikara.
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too.
Was it, though?
Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
That's not that seems like... Is that dubious? I mean, making weapons is dubious.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
I mean, yeah, if he's, committing crimes, then that's dubious.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by...
Shoma.
Riichi Chieda.
Who?
Kizuna Chieda's father.
Oh. I was wondering why you existed. Who is Chieda?
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor.
Right, suspecting you're getting cut in half in the future.
He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Well, those must be pretty easy for him to have time to do them all.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
What bothers you about Shoma?
The location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horadori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horadori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horadori Institute.
Why haven't we got him to explain how to solve the puzzle yet?
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
I mean, you're dressed up like a... what's the word? Like a dominatrix. You having a lead is pretty standard. What did Komeiji said?
He really loves this Ferris wheel too.
Oh, he fucking loves his Ferris wheels.
He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Dumb, I think is the word I was thinking.
Ferris wheel. The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
It's bound to be correct one of these days.
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Nioen, Misaton, and the third is Lemniscate.
There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the informant. You suspect she might know something.
I mean, he's not a very good informant if she doesn't.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Go to an old pal. Lemniscate. Oh, phew.
Ah, Ryuki! We just finished recording!
Oh, good timing. But why are these two here?
I just happened to be here by chance.
Me too. I'm here completely by coincidence.
Okay then. So, what is it you wanted to tell me about the case?
Yeah, about that.
Who the hell is that?
Hmm?
It's Sniper.
What?
Do you work here?
Talk about sketchy.
Maybe someone from the talent agency?
I don't know. I couldn't see their face, so it's hard to say.
Seems dangerous. But I'll put my life on the line to protect Tess. I mean Iris. So, don't you worry.
Me too.
Do, re, mi.
Sofa!
You going to shoot? Your mask is upside down. The golden pony.
Where?
Nab you? There's a vac.
Special feature, useful ways to tie a rope. Huh. Ryuki, steal it for me later.
We just buy stuff. We can. That's the thing we're allowed to do. Weirdo wearing a weird mask and a weird outfit is looking this way, weirdly. I'm judgmental. There's a door. It seems like there's an office to the other side.
Maybe I'll put a monitor that big in our office, too.
What would you watch?
Obviously, testicle videos! Yeah! Testicle videos!
That sounds really icky, Moma.
Hello.
Wow, what a total hottie.
What?
Oh, this is perfect. I was just starting to get bored. Come on, let's have a chat, cutie. A little tete-a-tete.
Sorry. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, and your voice is super mega hot too. Hottie for a thottie. Slide into my DMs anytime, King.
I'm here to ask some questions for an investigation.
Wait, you're with the police? Are you friends with Date by any chance?
Yeah, he's my superior.
Oh my god! It's such a small world. Crazy.
Crazy.
Why is this woman a receptionist?
Well, as long as she does the work, it's fine.
Likely a decision made by the company president.
Mizuki?
Why are you here?
I told you it was a coincidence. For some reason, E07's recording schedule happened to be in my PC. I figured it was a cyber attack by a rival gang, so I came here to scout things out just in case.
That's a huge stretch.
He was probably just waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Kumakura. Shopping!
Cart, Mart, Tessa!
I hate Tessa so much.
Gaming!
Fight! Sprite! Tessa!
Account!
Checked! Collect! Tessa!
It's the brand new star of the net world, Tessa! Also known as E07! You bet!
Let's go good timing together.
What?
What are you talking about, Ryuki?
No! I was just suddenly overcome with an inexplicable urge to go to Atami.
Don't know what Atami is.
It's okay. You don't have to say it. You want to rub these soft things, don't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, fine. Just for a bit, okay? Here you go.
I moved over to the receptionist and began vigorously rubbing both of her earlobes. It was softer than I expected. I don't know, this seems highly inappropriate.
Ryuki, what are you doing?
When I returned to where I was, Iris was looking at me like I was the scum of the earth. She's standing right next to Moma, so... Oh, you here?
I told you, I just happened to be here. I just so happened to know Tessa's recording schedule. And I thought she might be thirsty after recording, so I got her a drink.
In other words, he was waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Ota. Fire!
Pot, Tessa!
Shipping!
Great, Tessa!
Airplanes!
High flight, Tessa!
It's the brand new star of the net world, Tessa! Also known as E07! You bet!
It's Ota.
Whoa, there's a weird bug here.
You're right. I've never seen it before.
What is it you wanted to tell me?
2 days ago, we were talking about the people who went missing after seeing Bats 490. Well, the same thing started happening with the people who saw the QR code video.
What?
I read about it online this morning. Many people have gone missing since seeing that video. Rumors say that the missing people are being rounded up in one location, and they're all getting murdered.
You there! Is what you just said true?
Huh? Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Don't get one step closer!
That's right. What are you trying to do to Tessa?
That can't be Mizuki. Mizuki met her.
Sorry to bother you.
Get some shoes. Get some shoes on.
Gone. What was that all about?
About our discussion.
Oh, right.
Did someone you know go missing or something?
No, it's not that. It's just a rumor I found online.
Tama, how many people have gone missing lately?
About 1,700 people have gone missing this week. It isn't particularly higher than usual.
There's something paranormal going on in the HB case after all. Like half a corpse teleporting from another world. And people going missing after watching a video. There has to be some sort of supernatural phenomenon happening.
Okay, so we know that that's not the case, right? Because that's how stories work. Is this why you phoned me up to tell me something I already knew?
I agree with Tessa. The occult are involved with the HB case for sure.
Right?
Yeah! I mean, Naix is a part of all of this, right?
Where did you hear that?
It's all over the internet. Naix is a big proponent of the simulation theory.
Okay, but like a year ago, you thought Naix was something else.
And I didn't know this a few months ago. I learned all this recently.
Okay.
If you think about that theory being correct, the case makes a lot more sense.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
It'd be a pretty crappy simulation if you could get away with breaking the rules like that.
And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface.
Yeah, that you're trying to tear away at. I get the theming.
Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams.
Yeah, deja vu, I get it.
Tessa! Tessa, Tessa, Tessa! Oh, Tessa! Tessa! Tessa!
That was an incredibly pointless wink sync.
I'm no expert on paranormal and occult stuff, but I know one thing for sure, so I gotta warn you. You should back out of this investigation.
What do you mean?
I don't know much about that Naix group, but there's definitely a real dangerous organization involved in all this.
They don't play nice.
If you get too deep, you might end up dead. Word's spreading in the underground. If the cops investigate any further, they'll make them disappear.
Who's saying that?
Seems like the rich and powerful from all over the world are involved in this too. You piss them off, who knows what they'll do to you.
Rich and powerful. Could Mr. Sajima be involved in this too?
Sajima? You mean the former politician guy?
Yes, so Sajima. Oh, but don't worry about it. I just saw him recently, so he popped into my head is all.
Okay, I need to know what timeline this is on.
Wait, you met with So?
Yeah?
Yes, because you're not supposed to know anything about the first... Well, you can go in this not knowing anything about the first game, and it's going to purposely not ruin anything about...
Why?
Because he invited me to his house.
For what reason?
He said he happened upon my videos online and thought they were interesting or something like that.
Yeah, Iris, you should possibly get a manager.
Are you okay?
He didn't do anything, did he?
Not at all. We just talked for a bit.
Iris doesn't know So Sajima is her father.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that plot point. Oh, I guess this is only in my version.
Or the fact that he was involved in the murder of her real mother, Monica.
Yeah, the people around her have been protecting her from that information.
I mean, she should definitely know that he's... Yeah. She should know that.
Fortunately, Iris doesn't really watch the news either.
Really?
But in any case, the media hasn't found out Iris is Monica's daughter.
I was gonna say, is this a different timeline? But no. Oh, because it's confusing, isn't it? Because, like, all the dead people didn't die in the good ending, I guess.
The simulation theory is probably true. There's even proof.
Proof?
Take a look at this.
Ocho pulled out several photos from his pocket and handed them to me.
Doesn't this remind you of something? Like those nameless mob characters that show up in video games.
You're doing the Matrix thing again with deja vu.
You know they reuse assets to lower production costs.
Yeah, I know they did this in Rick and Morty as well. Like the Sue's one.
No. This is probably just some sort of coincidence.
Like some synchronicity type thing?
No, just more like... just... If you look... Humans look for coincidences. Our brains are wired specifically to do that. And they will happen. Although, those photos are quite a lot, you know?
But there's more photographic proof.
But... Oh,
Tessa, would you stand on that stool over there?
What? Why?
Synchronicity?
In a nutshell, they're basically meaningful coincidences. For example, when you talk about someone and they just so happen to show up in front of you. Or when you hear the same word over and over from a bunch of different people.
Fair enough, that's true.
That kind of synchronicity. It's supposed to mean that there's a message behind it.
No, there isn't a message behind it.
A message from who?
Well, someone.
It's just numbers. The best example of this is finding messages in books, like people used to do with the Bible, and you go, oh look, if you read every 7th letter and you put them all together, you get a message, and it's like, yeah, that'll work with any book. You will find hidden messages in any book if you use a cipher on them, because there's just so much data there, and you will find meaning in meaningless noise. But apart from it, it's not meaningless noise, because that's not how the world doesn't operate in meaningless noise. We deliberately use patterns, so people talk about things because of, well, synchronicity, right? Because subjects get brought up and they move about, like, there are connections, which again wouldn't be a coincidence, but at the same time, random events can feel meaningful just because of how data works. Those photos are certainly not proof. However unlikely it is. Because a much more likely reason for those photos was there's a sale on those particular items nearby, and that's a much more reasonable explanation than the entire universe is fake. About the other photos.
You still think it's a coincidence after seeing this?
Yes.
If you consider this stuff that can't be explained by science as a glitch in the simulated world.
Okay, what's the car in the tree?
It can't be.
Calm down, Ryuki. These are obviously doctored photos.
Yeah, you're right.
What was up with the car? That looked fine. Look, couldn't see what was wrong with it. It's Ota. He couldn't possibly exist in the real world. Look how weird his eyes are. Hang on.
Forget the investigation. I'm going to Atami with her. I've already made up my mind. Don't try to stop me!
Did you take crazy pills this morning or something?
I still don't know what the time is.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk.
About paranormal and simulation theory.
I just thought of something listening to Ota. You can explain any paranormal phenomenon using the simulation theory.
Yes, you can. Yeah, I know.
UFOs, UMAs, ghosts, superpowers? If this world is a simulation, they'd all be possible.
Yeah, whether it's a glitch or alterations made on purpose. Whatever it is, would all make sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's fun.
Let's get going.
A simulation theory is, yeah, all-encompassing like that. That's, yeah.
For all that talking we did, we didn't get much useful information here.
No, we did not.
Yeah, but something has been bothering me. I'll keep what I heard here in mind, just in case.
Do aerial yoga.